It's week 1 of the 2024 season.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cardinals and the Bills. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Cade Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the Cowboys.
Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the shotgun give to Cook. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
He'll get this to Samuel. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Allen gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again, following the sack. Avoids the sack. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on third down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Allen setting up to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This from 35 yards away. Amendola able to put it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. This is reeled in by Wilson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Running left, it's Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Bills will take over possession. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Cardinals football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Play action now, Murray. Finds his target, Ryman. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Going right back to Davis. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The Bills with a punt team out there. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes it in at the 26. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10. Murray has a man. That's Greg Dortch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Murray here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Murray on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. And it looks like they're going to wind up taking a narrow 3-0 lead into the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Man in motion here. Allen now on 1st down. Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw again, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We begin with a scorcher. A couple of teams from the Sunshine State hoping for big things in 2024. It's Jacksonville heading south to take on Miami. And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
Kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The first down carry for Connor. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun handoff to Connor. He's contained at the line for no gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down, Connor gets it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Right back to Connor. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, third down coming up. Trying to get it with the option. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah,
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. Connor scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a James Conner touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Shakir now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bills set to take over offensively. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. It's Allen out of the pistol. Coleman with the grab. He's got a gain of 6 there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Allen to the air. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's going to keep it this time. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Davis gets it from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
There's just certain times you get a feel, right, Kate? Do this long enough, you kind of get a sense and just know these two teams are going to be fighting and clawing for that lead. And that sack, well, for me now, you can't afford to go for it. We'll put some points on the board and salvage what was a promising drive.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Kyler looking to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills trail by just 1. 2nd and 3 now. From the 32. Connects with Cook. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're set up at the 35 now. Connor here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On second down, a run with Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down. It's Connor again. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Cardinals working just to kneel out the clock in this victory.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Buffalo.